In this video, some of the photographs of the vehicles were a little rough. I've used AI to sharpen the images and bring them back to life. It gives us a much clearer look at the details we're discussing. So with that out of the way, let's get started. The F-4F Wildcat was the main US Navy fighter early in World War II. Famous for its rugged design, it survived heavy damage. Though slower than its Japanese rivals, its thick armor and self-sealing fuel tanks protected pilots during intense, critical battles like Midway. Next was the F-6F Hellcat, designed specifically to counter fast enemy fighters. It featured a huge engine and excellent climbing speed. It quickly dominated the Pacific theater, scoring more aerial combat victories than any other American naval aircraft during the conflict. The F-4U Corsair is easily recognized by its bent wing design, keeping its massive propeller clear of the carrier deck. Fast and deadly, it doubled as a great fighter bomber, seeing heavy combat action throughout both World War II and the subsequent Korean War. Developed late in the war, the F-8F Bearcat was built purely for speed and climb rate. Lighter and smaller than the Hellcat, it utilized the exact same engine. Arriving just after combat ended, it perfectly represents the absolute peak of piston engine fighter design. The McDonnell F-H Phantom was the very first purely jet-powered aircraft to operate from an American carrier, paving the way for modern aviation. Though its service life was brief, it provided vital jet training for an entirely new generation of naval aviator pilots. The F-9F Panther was the Navy's first truly successful carrier jet, becoming the absolute workhorse of Korea. Armed with heavy cannons and capable of carrying significant bombs, it proved its immense worth in both intense air combat and precision ground attack roles. The F-2H Banshee featured twin engines housed deep in its wing roots. It offered excellent altitude performance and a long flight range. This made the jet highly effective as a reliable escort fighter and reconnaissance platform during the early Cold War decades. As jet tech rapidly evolved, the Panther was redesigned with swept wings to make the F-9F Cougar. This simple change improved its speed and handling drastically, bridging the critical gap between early straight-wing jets and the supersonic fighters that soon followed. The FJ Fury series finally brought swept-wing agility to the naval fleet. Closely related to the famous land-based Sabre, it provided aviators with a nimble, fast dogfighter that could confidently challenge the absolute best enemy jets flying during that era. The F-4D Skyray was a specialized interceptor featuring a distinct delta wing. Its mission was to launch quickly and climb fast to intercept enemy bombers. It became the very first Navy carrier fighter to hold the world absolute speed record, a massive achievement. Known as the last gunfighter, the F-8 Crusader featured a unique variable incidence wing that tilted up for landing, giving pilots vital visibility. It was a fast, supersonic dogfighter that achieved remarkable combat success during the prolonged Vietnam War. The F-4 Phantom II changed aerial combat entirely, relying on radar and missiles instead of guns. Serving multiple branches, this heavy twin-engine beast was incredibly fast and carried a massive payload for fleet air defense and tactical bombing operations. Famous for its variable sweep wings, the F-14 Tomcat served as the ultimate fleet defender. It carried massive Phoenix missiles capable of hitting targets over 100 miles away. Its powerful radar and classic look made it an undisputed icon of naval aviation. The FA-18 Hornet introduced the true multi-role concept to the fleet. Pilots could switch from fighter sweeps to ground attacks instantly. Its advanced computers and highly reliable design made it an effective replacement for older, heavily specialized naval jets. Taking over the modern carrier decks is the F/A-18E/F Super Hornet. While it looks just like the older jet, it is significantly larger and carries far more weapons. It serves as the primary strike fighter today, utilizing the absolute latest in radar technology.